Hello, my name is Cynthia. I'm in a public library and I want to talk to you about problems I've had trying to get health care. It started in 1993 when I was involved in a car accident and I got an injury to my shoulder. I went to the doctors, told them my shoulder was hurting. He told me there was nothing wrong with my shoulder. This was in 1993 and it's been going on since then. The problem I have is I believe doctors are using me as an instrument to make their political statements and just to express their views. At first I thought it was just they wanted to get money because I'm on disability. I have the Medicare Advantage Insurance, and in fact I got that insurance like they went crazy on me, finding all kind of problems I didn't know I had, and it turned out that I didn't have these problems. I'm in distress now. I'm hurting a lot. The shoulder injury. I went out of the country to Venezuela to have it checked, and I was told I had 2 torn ligaments and a separated bone in the shoulder. But the doctor there couldn't do surgery because the insurance I had wouldn't pay for surgery outside the country. So I came back to the States, and I've been going to a doctor since then. Because of the 2 torn ligaments and a separated bone, it feels like my scapula is hanging, and my ribs hurt me now. And I believe that my ribs are digging into my stomach, and I believe it's obstructing my intestines. You want to talk about shit? Well, I was talking about the lack of shit. That's a big problem. That's my problem. And because I was having these stomach pains, doctor said I need to have a hysterectomy. And I was wondering, like, why am I having pains up here? And they told me I need to have a hysterectomy. That was just for the money. And I'm blaming Dr. Dockery in Montgomery, Alabama for that. He's the one that came up with that brilliant plan of me needing a hysterectomy. I then went on to see 2 other doctors that told me I didn't need a hysterectomy. Like I said, I believe my ribs are digging into me, and I can't eat digest my food without causing a lot of pain. And I'm going to doctors now and seeing doctors, and their response when I tell them I can't eat is don't eat. And they tell me how long a human being can go without eating. And I don't really care how long a person can go. I want to enjoy a meal, and I've told them that. I'm able to drink magnesium citrate you find in the drugstore in order to go to the bathroom. And I've told so many doctors this. And they now tell me it's dangerous for me to do that. I tell them I have no other option. That's the only way I can go. I'm just saying it's dangerous for you to do that. Before the hysterectomy, I found out all these doctors that I was complaining to about stomach pain, Dr. South in Atlanta, Dr. Shaw in Atlanta, Dr. Orr in Atlanta, they were telling me to take Miralax. That was contributing to the pain. If your intestines is narrowed and it's clogged up, and they're telling you to take a fiber to try to go through that, it can cause a lot of pain. I would like to get the medical treatment. I've gone to the FBI, I've gone to local police stations, and they tell me that what doctors are doing is not a crime. But if I were to take a gun and go and shoot them, that would be a crime. But it's beginning to be the point where I believe that's my only option. I never grew up intending to be a mass murderer or serial killer or anything like that. But I don't have to be. I kind of stopped carrying a weapon because I don't even want that temptation. But I can understand how people could be led to that point. Because I just called the FBI here in California, and they referred me to somebody else, to somebody else, to somebody else. It's not their problem. It will only be their problem if I took a gun and went and shot somebody. Well, give me your point of view on this issue. Thank you. Hello, my name is Cynthia. This video is about how I've been getting mistreated by doctors here in the United States primarily. Um, I'm a person and I feel like I'm being treated as though I'm a thing that doctors use either to make their political or to express their political views, quite simply to get money from the Medicare Advantage program. And that too, I think it would be an instance of them using me to make a political statement because government provided insurance is something that a lot of doctors are against. My problem started in 1983 when I was injured in a car accident and I hurt my shoulder. I was working and going to school at the time, and I went to the doctor because I selected this insurance through HMO, which were unpopular. And I got to the doctor and they were like, "How'd you come to have this insurance?" And I was hurting. He sent me to another doctor. The other doctor was saying, "How'd you got this insurance?" I didn't think anything was wrong with the insurance I had. I had a like I said, HMO and with a $20 copay. I thought it was pretty good. But anyway, those doctors decided that nothing was wrong with my shoulder. This was in '93. And all the doctors I saw since then would tell me there was nothing wrong with my shoulder. I had to stop working. I had to stop going to school. Lots and lots of pain. Lots of pain. I still have lots of pain. And then in 2008, I went to Dr. Herzog in Montgomery, Alabama. I was looking at his profile and I saw where he had trained in the UK. And evidently they do things different there in the UK. This is what I think, and this is my opinion. Anyway, he told me he found a broken bone in his shoulder. He did surgery and I was fine for a year. The only problem I had was like swimming backwards. And I'm a disabled veteran too. You ever wonder why VA hospitals are located near or associated with big teaching hospitals? Just something to think about. And yeah, and from 1995 to 2008, I was going to the VA, to the emergency room all the time because my shoulder was later. And I didn't understand why somebody wouldn't just fix my shoulder. They treated me like I was a drug addict. And when it's so bad just to be a productive member of society. That was what I used to call normal, or to be normal. I used to tell my therapist that, and he used to tell me there was no such thing as normal, which is true, you know. Anyway, 2008, he told me I had a broken bone in the shoulder. Did surgery. I was fine for a year, but since I'd been going to the VA and they hadn't diagnosed that I had the Medicare Advantage Insurance, I started trying to see doctors outside the VA hospital. So I went to see a gynecologist, Dr. Dockery in Alabama. And he told me I had all these fibroids and stuff like that, masses and things. He did a laparoscopic surgery. And I started having problems with my stomach getting real big and hurting me a lot. And I think maybe after the laparoscopic surgery, maybe there were adhesions or something. I don't know what it is, but I started having problems with my stomach. Really bad problems. And also, it was in November of 2009, after the laparoscopic surgery, I had to go back to the shoulder specialist because my shoulder started hurting me again. Really, really bad. Worse than it was before, in that it's more continuous, you know, than it was before. Again, doctors telling me there's nothing wrong with my shoulder. Since I had gone like 15 years with them telling me nothing wrong, this time I went outside the country. Doctor there did x-rays, just walked into his office off the street. Did x-rays, told me I had 2 torn ligaments and a separated bone. He was going to do surgery, but it was outside the country. Medicare Advantage wouldn't pay for surgery outside the country unless it's an emergency. You can say what you wanna, but I believe doctors have some kind of cabal or like something like a mafioso or something evil. They got some kind of group, and it's preventing me from getting the care that I need. I believe they're killing me. I believe I'm being tortured to death, and I believe that I'm to serve as an example for others. I am going to write a detailed accounting of what my day-to-day is like, so you can know what it's like to be tortured to death. I want you to know what I'm feeling. Anyway, I'm hurting now. I'm hurting a lot. I've gone to the FBI to tell them what I've been going through. They diagnosed me with fibroids and told me I need to have a hysterectomy. 2 other doctors did tell me that I didn't need to have a hysterectomy, but they didn't know what was causing my stomach pain. My stomach was killing me. Like as soon as they got the shoulder pain under wraps, in control, my stomach started killing me, and that's been killing me. Uh, that's been the main cause of my pain, my stomach. I can't eat. And doctors just tell me, well, if you can't eat, don't eat. That's what the doctors at the VA would tell me. Dr. Daniels told me when I kept going there, well, you're disturbing my day. You can't be coming to the VA hospital. I'm a big supporter of universal health care. I support having VA hospital for veterans, but there are a lot of people that possibly work at the VA that don't feel the same way. I read an article where people were saying they believe VA hospitals to be a communist entity, and I disagree, because there are problems that are particular to veterans, and they may need specialized care for that. And I believe that doctors that go to the VA wanted to make it look bad and give a bad reputation. Anyway, I'm hurting. I've been to the FBI, I've been to police departments, and evidently what doctors are doing is not a crime. But if I were to take action against them and try to hurt them, it would be a crime. And I'm trying to get somebody to help me. Because like I say, I'm hurting, and I can't eat without a whole lot of pain. And stomach pain so bad I feel like I'm going to pass out. And just this weekend I came to see a doctor in California at Kaiser Permanente in Downey, California. I can't remember the doctor's name, but he told me my blood work was outstanding, excellent. And just a month ago I was told I was anemic. And I don't believe my blood work is excellent, outstanding. I don't believe he's lying, and this can be proven. It can be proven that the doctor I saw at UCLA is lying when he tells me there's nothing wrong with my shoulder, as well as the other doctors. But I can't get a police department to take any interest in this. I don't want to be like a mass murderer or something. I suppose I killed one innocent person. All this money I'm spending, though, running around the country trying to get medical care. There's a gun at a gun shop. Alright, but it's a weapon of mass destruction. That's what it is. Because it's not a hunting rifle. You shred over deer if you try to shoot over that thing. The only purpose that somebody would have that gun, I can think of, was to kill a lot of people. And it's there on sale within my reach for $1,700. Think about a gun and put an end to all my troubles. I would call that can you hear me now weapon. But no, I have no intention of doing that. I even stopped carrying a weapon for that reason. But I do want somebody to help me. Please contact me. And my website is named Sassy 2.220. It's supposed to be Sassy. So contact Assy at 21220. Thank you.